Mereka menggonggong Islam agama teroris. Mari kita simak faktanya. Agama apa yang membuat kerusakan di dunia ini?
Islam digambarkan Barat sebagai teror yang menakutkan. Lalu Pierre Vogel membungkam Barat dengan pertanyaan-pertanyaan telaknya. Tiba-tiba ada seseorang yang berteriak, Islam adalah agama teroris. Vogel pun dengan senyum dan memanggil seseorang itu untuk naik ke atas mimbar. Lalu di hadapan ribuan pengunjung ia berkata kepada ribuan audiens tersebut, pada Perang Dunia Pertama menewaskan 17 juta manusia disebabkan oleh non-muslim. Perang Dunia Kedua 50-55 juta tewas juga disebabkan oleh non-muslim. Nagasaki bom atom menewaskan 2000 orang juga disebabkan oleh non-muslim. Perang di Vietnam lebih dari 5 juta orang tewas disebabkan oleh non-muslim. Perang di Bosnia atau Kosovo lebih dari 500.000 tewas juga disebabkan oleh non-muslim. Perang di Irak sampai saat ini menewaskan 1,2 juta orang dan juga disebabkan oleh non-muslim. Afghanistan, Burma juga disebabkan oleh non-muslim. Apakah Anda masih berpikir Islam adalah bermasalah? Apakah Islam itu agama teroris? Silahkan jawab. Seharusnya kalian berpikir, kenapa Islam difitnah? Berarti ada sesuatu yang tersimpan di dalamnya. Lalu Vogel mengutip sedikit ayat Al-Quran dan hadis Nabi SAW. Dan apabila dikatakan kepada mereka, jangan menimbulkan kerusakan di muka bumi, mereka berkata, mengapa? Kami hanya ingin membuat perdamaian. Rasulullah SAW mengatakan, siapapun yang mengarahkan seseorang untuk baik, maka dia akan memiliki pahala sama dengan pelaku tindakannya. Dan subhanallah, saat itu ratusan Kristiani naik ke panggung dan mengikrarkan syahadah. Dan di hari kedua diikuti serupa. Dan di dalam kejadian tersebut ada yang menarik. Sosok pimpinan Yahudi Jerman ikut juga mengikrarkan syahadah. Dan kini berjuang bersama dengan Pierre Vogel untuk mengabarkan kebenaran Islam. Subhanallah, gemuruh takbir menghantarkan ribuan non-muslim mengucapkan syahadah dalam waktu yang sangat singkat. Street dakwah mu'alaf Jerman yang dimotori Pierre Vogel menggelarkan presentasi publik selama seminggu tentang agama Islam. Apa itu dinul Islam, apa itu tauhid, dan lain sebagainya. Rakyat Jerman yang terkenal etos, kerja yang giat, dan pola pikirannya yang cerdas tertarik dengan dinul Islam yang masuk akal, mudah, dan logis.
Pemimpin Kristen Amerika atau Presiden Amerika yang beragama Kristen. Dan semua Presiden Amerika yang membiayai teroris dunia.
Who gets some of that money? Does that name ring a bell to anybody in the room? Because your money, $697 million annually, plus the shipments of cash funds madrasas, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, ISIS Khorasan, terrorist training camps. That's what it's funding. If you think that the program under Operation Enduring Sentinel entitled Women's Scholarship Endowment, which receives $60 million annually, or the Young Women Lead, which gets about $5 million annually, is going to women who, by the way, if you read the Inspector General's report, is telling you that the Taliban does not allow women to speak in public. Yet somehow you're believing, and American people are supposed to believe, that this money is going for the betterment of the women in Afghanistan. It is not. You are funding terrorism, and it's coming through USAID. And it's not just Afghanistan, because Pakistan's right next door. USAID spent $840 million in the last 20 years on Pakistan's education-related program. It includes $136 million to build 120 schools, of which there is zero evidence that any of them were built. Why would there be any evidence? The Inspector General can't get in to see them. But you know what? We doubled down and spent $20 million from USAID to create educational television programs for children unable to attend the physical school. Yeah, they can't attend it because it doesn't exist. You paid for it. Somebody else got the money. You are paying for terrorism. This has got to end. I yield, Mr. Chairman.
When 9/11 came, the American news media was weaponized, and it came at us from every direction that Muslims had invaded America and they were going to kill us. And the American people were very afraid. We were afraid if we met a Muslim on the street, they might pull out a knife and try to chop off our head. And this came at us from every direction. The American people had never had these thoughts ever. I don't recall ever having these kind of thoughts. But after 9/11, it was you could tell there was the propaganda had already been formulated, had been designed, and it was simply being implemented.
Pastor warga Amerika ini awalnya percaya bahwa Muslim adalah ancaman. Karena sejak peristiwa 9/11, media massa, film, bahkan gereja terus menebar ketakutan. Ia pun ikut termakan propaganda, sampai akhirnya sadar bahwa semua itu kebohongan yang terencana. Ketika ia mulai menyuarakan kebenaran, justru pemerintahnya sendiri yang berusaha membungkamnya.
It came from every direction. Television, the news, got into the movies and the Hollywood movies, and then it got into the churches. And the churches were told, beware the Muslims. They're coming to America to kill the Christians. I'm sad to tell you, I'm embarrassed to tell you that for a couple years I believed it. I didn't know what was happening to my country. It took me a couple years to figure out the game plan and to figure out that we had been told a lie, and there was a massive propaganda campaign underway. And what happened on 9/11 was not the official narrative was not true, and it was shocking to me. It was shocking that I had to process a lot of stuff about what was happening in my country, and my mind had to process that I had been fed disinformation, lies, propaganda. Somebody was trying to make me and everybody else in my country believe something about other people that wasn't true. And then I figured it out. And then after I figured it out, they came after me.
Wow.
And it wasn't the Muslims. It wasn't the Muslims who were coming after me.